Well, hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ames's Corner. How you all doing out there? So I'm out here today in my favorite flying area. It's a little busy today, but that's no big deal, no big deal. I've actually got a special guest today. We got my little brother, AJ. What's up, AJ?
How you doing?
He's down from Maine. I haven't seen him in what, 2 years?
At least 2 years.
2 years, 3 years. He's up there running from the friggin' fuzz in Maine. So I figured we'd get some planes in the air here. We got the Stinson, the Extra 300, the F5, and the B-24, and enough batteries to get each one in the air for a few flights. So let me get, I think we'll get the Stinson up first. Let me get the battery in that, get that set up, and I'll hand the camera over here to AJ, and we'll see if we can scare some of these seagulls the hell out of here. Now, we'll do a control test.
Feel that wind picking up from that side.
Alright, I'm just going to go straight off here, chase down some birds. Ready?
We got it.
I'm going to do a practice landing. Way too fast. You always got to watch out for the traffic.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But though, when in the afternoon when I'm here, there's like a line of cars coming from this way. And I'll have to like pick like a break in the traffic, and I'll land like behind a car in front of it, like put myself right in traffic. Get some height.
It's got some power, huh?
Yeah, I've got a big motor in it. This also does duty as a float plane too, which is why I've got so much power. Take off from water. I'll tow this behind my kayak on a string, like floating with the floats on it, and just take off whenever I want.
I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but when you first come down off that climb there, that little bird come at it.
Yeah, the little ones are the ones that are aggressive. I'm gonna dogfight. Dogfight these seagulls up here. Try to herd them this way.
It is too. You scared that one.
That was close. I didn't think that guy would bank and yank that like that. Bring her in now. These people totally oblivious.
No idea.
Da-da-da.
You got the stuff down pretty much to the point where I watch some videos of people flying planes, of professionals.
I've had my radio change settings like for no reason. That's That's my crowd pleaser move right there.
I was wondering if he's getting close.
Oh, he's lost power. He's out of control. You're right at the last minute. The whistle is the whistle.
It does that. You have whistlers on it?
On the wingtips, yeah.
You can kind of hear them.
They used to be louder. They're wearing out. You know those little foam foam planes, like the bungee cord rubber band?
Yeah.
Those fly with this, I took the whistle out of 2 of those and put them on the wingtips.
Yeah.
They used to be real loud.
I know what you're talking about. They put them on those Nerf footballs too.
Yeah, exactly. This is probably my hardest plane to land.
Does it need just more speed to stay in the air?
It's really floaty and fast at the same time. You can actually see the prop. It's freaking demied.
Yeah.
Smack it. But I use high quality props that don't break.
Right, this is the one I want to see go.
This is the one that's going to stop everyone fucking in their tracks. I'm always shaking when I fly these high octane birds.
Is that fast? Does it have to be fast to stay in the air?
No. This flies slower than the Stinson.
Really? Was that small wings on this thing?
Yeah. Well, if you look at the bottom, it's all like a lifting surface.
All right. Yeah.
The thing is with this plane and the same with that one, I've only got a handful of flights, so I'm still feeling out how its stall characteristics, its low power. With this plane, I haven't done any stall testing.
Yeah.
Just because it flies so slow, I can't get to that point. I want my hands up. I also don't know how that's going to ground handle, because like I said, I haven't done any testing since I put that nose wheel on.
We got a car. I think he wants to see it. Yeah, he's waving you on.
My way of telling him to get the fuck out of the way.
Get up behind him. He wants to see it go.
You're in my runway. It flies nice and slow.
It does too.
And then it flies pretty fast. The nose wheel's stuck down.
I seen that. I watched the rest of them go up.
So I'd rather stuck down than stuck up.
It's alright.
can go.
Very good.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the way to go nowadays. You shine on YouTube.
Yeah, they kicked us out of too many places when we got the gas and everything.
Yeah, I've never been kicked out of any place with the electric.
The electric, yeah.
But this is probably the loudest electric I've ever had right here.
Got a brushless motor.
Yeah, yeah, brushless lithium polymers.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, all the cell phone and laptop technology just push the batteries
Oh yeah.
through the roof. So
Yeah.
stuff you couldn't fly before now.
Yep.
No problem.
How much flight time can you get out of the battery?
On this, I'm not sure. I've never brought this one to that point. On some of those other planes, like the red and white Stinson, if I'm really easy on the throttle and use the thermals, probably about a half hour, 40
Really?
minutes.
Oh, that's
You know,
nice.
as long as I ride the wind,
Yeah.
don't go full throttle. For
Well,
long.
we used to only get about 15 minutes out of the electric shaft.
Well, you can see it pushing the dirt behind it when it's taking off.
Isn't that neat?
Oh yeah. Well, good luck, fellas.
Thank you. I'm just going to loiter it around. See, at the lower throttle settings, it just whispers through the air.
Seems wicked stable.
Yeah, doesn't it? It is a good plane.
Have you gotten Ron to actually fly yet?
He's had some buddy box time, pretty much only 3 or 4 seconds out of whack.
Yeah. So how did he end up with all them anyways?
His wife's, what just beeped?
That your remote beeped, I think. Wasn't it?
Is that what that was?
It sounded close. You got no other planes on, do you?
No, trust me. When it does its thing, you know it's fucked up. There's no like, hey, is my radio messed up? I might have just hit the timer. I gotta take her in and look. But that's usually what happens. I hear that beep and then that's it. The plane's friggin' junk.
That was a nice landing.
You see how fast it comes in though?
Yeah.
It like holds too much speed. Yeah, all right. There's a timer.
Okay.
I see it counting down. I don't remember. I think it was. That was it.
What just beeped?
That usually involves me doing the walk with the tail between my legs to a pile of foam. That beep usually accompanies some really bad friggin' moments. I want to say one more, but that's when it always goes wrong. The one more flight.
Yeah, right. The one more.
One more. Honestly, I don't know when this thing's gonna kill this battery. We'll do one more. Hey, go behind me. If you're in front of me, there'll be that moment where the plane's between me and the plane.
Yeah.
You hear people in like over at the shopping place over there. Holy crap! Look at the plane.
You can hear it. Yeah, you got a crowd going. A couple people over by that green truck.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard.
You can hear it echoing off the building right there. That's awesome.
This is a really, really well flying craft, though, man.
It seems it.
This is the longest, most consecutive and longest flights right here on this yet. This thing's just a freaking rock in the sky. I love its low speed performance. Do a barrel roll. Star Fox. Motor off. And I think I'm going to call that the end of that.
Right.
Don't need to push it.
It's too bad this thing couldn't pick up the details like them landing gear coming down.
Yeah. My other camera could, but pushed out a little bit on that one. Got an audience.
Dude, that's a big plane. This thing's silent.
Really touchy on aileron. And it's really lifty on throttle and droppy on no throttle. That tail hangs too. I don't like that tail hanging.
You can tell it takes a lot more to fly this one.
It's squirrely for a big bird. And it's hard to keep my orientation.
I can see that.
You see me struggling? Come on, baby. Cut that shit out. Come on, come on. Come on, you big bird. Get down, come on, come on.
You can see them lights nice right there where it's coming in.
Wow.
Well, you flew it.
Need to sit down for a second. Look at that new one. Wow.
So much detail on that thing.
Fucking heart's going a mile a minute on that one.
Tell it takes a lot to fly this thing. Seems like it wants to always do its own thing when it's up there.
It's you see, I don't know if you noticed, but the tail, when I go to turn, the tail kind of
Sags.
it makes me think it's tail heavy. And when they're tail heavy and they start to drop the tail, that means they're going to drop. They're going to lose lift on one of the wings.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to find that point. I think what it's going to take is just some more time with this plane. Just fly it some more. Well, all right, boys. How was that for some flights? Everything went in the air, and everything came back home. That B-24 was a little scary, just like it was last time I flew it. I think it's a little tail heavy, so I really had to be on my ball to get that thing back. But yeah, everything went great. Everything went great. We got a lot of spectators here watching what I was doing. I got a lot of thumbs up, as I always do here. I'm surprised no one stopped and talked my ear off. Just that one guy. Usually when I come here, I get 15 or 20 people will just line up and watch me fly here, but looks like we got a guy who wants to do some talking over here. So anyways, guys, this is me and AJ, and until next time, keep it out of the cabbage.